What's up, Blue Jay fans? Rob Scott of the Jay Talking Podcast back again with another game repick. What's up, Blue Jay fans? Rob Scott of the Jay Talking Podcast back again with another game recap. Blue Jays, Red Sox start a 4-game set in Boston in Fenway. Corey Kluber on the mound against Jose Berrios. Let's jump into the box score and then talk about some left-handed bat issues. Jordan Romano talk and some Nate Pearson talk at the end of this. So stick around until the end. Top of the first, Corey Kluber on the mound. He gives up a couple base runners. It looked like the Jays are going to get on him early and often. Bo leads off with a single. Vladdy flies out. Chapman K's. Bo steals a base. Varsho walks 2 on, 2 out, and then Witt lines out. Jose Berrios early. Jose Berrios tells you who he is right away. Every game, he tells you who he is. If he doesn't have his command, you can expect that for the rest of the game. He might correct it for an inning or two, but his bad games are bad games. Typically end that way. So you see the signs early, you cross your fingers because you're in for a game of hell often enough. So leadoff double, first 4 men get on base. It's quickly 2-0 without an out. And then he gets the next 3 batters, 29 pitches through that first inning. But after 1, Jose Berrios and the Blue Jays are down 2-0. And you're going, ugh. Just because, you need to see him locate down in the zone. If he is not hitting down in the zone, he's just not good enough up in the zone. Or he's missing wide. His pitches are going way off the plate. People aren't chasing that low ball. So many things that I saw right away that I thought, oh, God, here we go. So 2-0 Red Sox after 1. Top second, Blue Jays get it right back, though. After a belt K, Jansen walks. Biggio then Ks. 2 out, 1 on. Kiermaier walks. And then Bo, the stud, one of the best in the game for sure, hits a 3-run bomb, 4-13 to deep left center. Blue Jays retake the lead, 3-2. Bottom second, Berrios puts 1 on, but he does get out of it. Corey Kluber, top third, puts 1 on, but gets out of it. Jose Berrios, bottom 3, gives up 2 singles. So again, no clean innings, no dominance, not making people look foolish. Even though he's not giving up these runs these last 2 innings, he's not pitching great, but he does get out of it, still holding the lead at 3-2. Top fourth, Kluber goes through the Jays, gives up a single to Bo, but that's it. Jose Berrios gives up an oppo single to McGuire, but gets Verdugo to ground out into a double play, so no harm after that. Top 5, Kluber 1-2-3 through the Jays, score still 3-2. Berrios, bottom 5. So, as shaky as he is, he does this thing where he'll give you a couple good innings within these shaky starts. And this is what he did. And this is what he did this game to the 5th. He gives up a leadoff single, but then shuts down Boston. So it's still 3-2, and you're going, man, he just gave me 5, and he looks shaky, and he's only given up 2 runs. Terrific. You'll take that. It's like the Alek Manoah start. Top 6, belt Ks, Jansen walks. Then we have our first pitching change. Brennan Bernardino, the lefty, comes in to get the 2 lefties, Biggio and Kiermaier, and he does so, keeps the deficit 3-2 for Boston. Bottom 6, Jose Berrios just couldn't get it through. He's greeted leadoff batter Jarren Duran with a 453-foot monster mash to center. Ties the game at 3. He then Ks Kiki Hernandez, gives up a walk. Then Emmanuel Valdez hammers another home run to center field, 427 feet, now 5-3. Then gives up a single. Finally, a pitching change. Tim Mayza comes in, gets the next 2 batters. Blue Jays now down 5-3. So the evolution of the start, which was poor, it's just, he has trouble even when he doesn't have his stuff, keeping that damage limited. 5-3 Red Sox after 6. Top 7, pitching change. Chris Martin comes in. He gives up some mess, but he gets through it without giving up a run. Bottom 7th, Nate Pearson appearance. Beautiful. Love seeing that. He goes 1-2-3 through the Red Sox and blew Jarren Duran away with a K to finish off that inning. Top 8th, Josh Winkowski comes in. Blue Jays retake the lead. Jansen leads off. Ties it up. Jansen is robbed on a ball to shortstop by Kiki Hernandez, who made a beautiful play. Gets him out. But then Biggio doubles. Kiermaier then grounds out. And the same Kiki Hernandez, who just made a gorgeous play, throws the ball away. Runner scores 5-4. Bo then singles. Now runners first and second. Vladdy comes up. He hits a ground ball to Kiki, who makes another throwing error. Now ties it 5-5. Then Chapman walks and Varsho pops out. So 5-5, Blue Jays come back. Bottom eighth, Kiki Hernandez walks. But that will be all. Score tied 5-5 to the ninth. Winkowski still on the mound. He goes 1-2-3 through the Jays. Blue Jays, bottom ninth. Red Sox, Jordan Romano, the closer, comes in on the second pitch to Alex Verdugo. He slams a home run, walks it off. Red Sox win 6-5. Red Sox pitchers, Corey Kluber, 5 1/3, 5 hits, 3 runs, 4 walks, 7 Ks, 1 home run, 104 pitches, 56.7% for strikes. Brendan Bernardino, 2/3 of an inning, 1 K. Chris Martin, 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 K. Josh Winkowski gets the win. 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 K. Bullpen for Boston, 3 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, 3 Ks. Blue Jays pitchers, Jose Berrios line, 5 1/3, 11 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks, 93 pitches, 60.2% for strikes. So he put 13 on base in 5 1/3. Ugly. And that was coming in with a 1.08 whip, so that got dirtied up. Tim Mayza, 2/3 of an inning. Nate Pearson, 2 nice innings, 1 hit, 3 Ks. Gave up 1 hit, 1 hard hit ball, but that was it. Jordan Romano, no innings, 1 run. ERA now 3.65. He takes the loss. Blue Jays bullpen, 2 2/3, 2 hits, 1 run, 3 Ks. Red Sox batters had 13 hits, 6 runs, 3 home runs, and 3 steals, 2 walks, 7 Ks, 21 left on base. Verdugo was 2 for 5 with a home run and a steal. Yoshida, 2 for 4, a run, 1 ribby. Turner, 1 for 4, a ribby. Devers, 1 for 3, a walk. Duran, 2 for 4, a home run, 1 ribby, 1 run. Emmanuel Valdez, 2 for 4, 1 home run, 2 ribbies, 1 run, 1 steal, and Reese McGuire, 2 for 4. Jays hitters, 9 hits, 5 runs, 1 home run, 2 steals, 6 walks, 10 Ks, 20 left on base. Bo was 5 for 5 with a home run, 3 ribbies, 1 steal. Kiermaier was 0 for 3, but he walked and scored 2 runs. Vlad, Chapman, Witt, and Biggio with a hit each. Let's talk about our left-handed hitting problem for a minute. We have a severe left-handed hitting problem, and we're approaching that 40-game mark where you can start to do serious assessments. So I'm starting to feel a little more serious about what's happening, starting to nitpick a little bit more, starting to go into what's really not what the flaws are. So I'm seeing this left-handed bat problem emerge. It was a real problem with this team. We were always very, very right-handed heavy. We looked like we tried to solve it. I don't blame management for what they did to try and solve it, but it has not been a solution, unfortunately. We have 4 left-handed bats in Belt, Biggio, Varsho, and Kiermaier, and right now at least, none of them can hit. And we probably know for sure at least 3 of them can't hit, just based on performance, history, and whatnot. So we have a real problem there. We got Brandon Belt has got 1 home run, 5 RBIs this season in 62 at-bats. He's struck out 30 times in 62 at-bats, and he's slashing 161, 235, 274. Kevin Biggio, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs in 49 at-bats. He's slashing 122, 189, 265. Varsho, in 102 at-bats, has 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. With all those people on base ahead of him, he's got 6 RBIs. He's slashing 186, 288, 284. Kevin Kiermaier, career 248 hitter. You know, when he was smoking the ball at the beginning of the season, you knew that was going to come back to earth. In 76 at-bats, he's doing the best of the 4. Quite frankly, is probably the best of the 4, sadly to say. He's got 1 home run, 8 RBIs in the 9 hole. He's slashing 263, 317, 395, and 76 at bats. So our 4 left-handed hitters are slugging this: 274, 265, slugging. This isn't batting average. Slugging, 274, 265, 284, 395. We are going to be exposed in the playoffs if we don't address this problem or one of these guys doesn't step up. I mean, you really hope it's Varsho because he's still a young kid who you can't take off the field. First of all, because you have no one to replace what he does defensively or on the base pass. You need what he does. None of us expected him to be this bad. I was okay if he was what he was in Arizona, which was about a 230 hitter with 25 home runs, 80 ribbies. You give me that with the rest of everything else he does, I'm perfectly fine with that player. But he has been so far below expectations that you worry. I'm worried. He has one season of history. That's it. One season. So we really don't know what he is. Nobody does. As a full-time MLB hitter. Biggio is a black hole. Belt is a black hole. Both of those two, Biggio and Belt, look awful. Awful at the plate. I don't know how else to say it. Anyway, that's enough for today. Game time tonight, 7:10 p.m. Eastern again. I will see you after. Enjoy the ball game.